Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Cerebral Smack Talk live on YouTube and StreamYard.com. It is Host Michael Flecha, alongside my colleague Michael Bullock. We are awaiting the presence of Anthony Florio. He does have a family outing right now. So what we're going to do at the moment is, because Game 7 of the World Series is going on at this very hour, and we're in the 8th inning, myself and Michael Bullock, we're going to talk about the game right now, give you live commentary of the game, and then when Anthony Florio arrives, we will give you the wrestling portion. We only got is the Friday Night Smackdown that went down last night, and tonight's Saturday night's main event that went down on Peacock and on Netflix around the world. So Michael Bullock, right now we have it is a 4-2. We're in the 8th inning. And basically, Mookie Betts is up. It's an 0-2 count for him, starting it out. And what a game it's been. Bo Bichette with the big home run, a 3-run shot over Shohei Ohtani. And then the Dodgers got 2 runs back, and then an insurance run by the Blue Jays as Mookie just grounded out for the first out in the 8th inning. Give me your thoughts on Game 7. And like me and Anthony would like to say, a skirmish broke out. They were playing the Family Feud.
Oh yeah, they definitely were. And I mean, did you hear that crowd, that Rogers Center crowd when Bo Bichette hit that 3-run home run?
Oh, it was a no doubter too.
I mean, if you and I, if we were there, we wouldn't be able to hear each other during that when he hit that home run, because that's about as loud as I've ever heard the Rogers Center in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. And now it's Max Muncy up to bat, and it's a 1-1 count as the pitch went low in the dirt for Max.
And as far as that skirmish goes, Fletch, I don't know if you could tell, but the pitcher was it's high.
Oh, there's a fly ball.
It's gone.
Right field. Back at the wall, it's gone. It's a 1-run game. Max Muncy just put one out.
Oh boy, the Dodgers are not done yet.
Max Muncy deep back and gone for the home run.
Off of Trey Savage, who has been, as far as I'm concerned, the unsung hero, not just of this World Series for the Blue Jays, but of the entire postseason. Because the thing is, Fletch, this young kid, he started the season in single A. He started the season in single A ball, and he was called up with only a few weeks left in the regular season. And he's only 22 years old.
Teoscar Hernandez is now up to bat.
Oh, ground ball.
0-1 count. And now the ground ball and the throw to first. He got him. 2 away.
But here's the thing, Fletch. Because of that home run by Muncy, we are guaranteed to see Shohei in the
at least one more time.
Inning.
Yeah.
This could get very interesting in the top of the 9th.
And there's the traditional, I guess you could call that a sunflower seed celebration for.
Oh, looks like we got a pitching change.
It looks like we are indeed, because they are coming out. So
I wonder if they're going to bring in their closer right now to get the final 4 outs.
Well, the fans are giving them a nice welcome to go away.
And here's Hoffman, the closer.
To call the bullpen. Hoffman's coming out. We'll be back. So for the moment, we have no coverage on the World Series right now. It's just a break in the action.
Now, what I was about to say, Fletch, before the home run, about that that skirmish that we saw.
About the skirmish? Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, the pitcher Wroblewski, he didn't really hit him on purpose. But my problem is Andres Jimenez, I mean, he was trying to get hit. I mean, did it look like it to you?
That's
the thing is, I mean, he was trying to get hit, and then all of a sudden he does, and he's complaining to the pitcher.
Yeah.
That I got a problem with.
He rode a couple of pitches inside, and then there was a moment where, if you notice, he took his hand off the bat to look like he was looking for the ball to hit him on the wrist. Like he was gonna try to force a hit by pitch, and then he just rode. And then the next pitch, he rode it far inside, and he ducked him for it. You know, it's like, oh, you want to get hit? Okay. But the thing is like you said, the Blue Jays kind of, you can say in a way, they started it, and you know the Dodgers reciprocated.
I think Jimenez started.
But he got hot. He got hot under the collar, and that prompted everybody to get out, to come out. And then apparently it was the Blue Jay pitchers, the bullpen pitchers, that kind of instigated it even more by pushing a couple of the Dodgers along the way.
Muncy, he was
hearing too.
And Max Muncy was yelling at him. I mean, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh shoot, we may see some punches thrown. And yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Andres Jimenez started all that. I mean, he was trying to get hit, and then all of a sudden he's complaining about it. I'm sorry, Andres Jimenez. You had no right to complain about that when you were trying to get hit. So I'm sorry.
So Hoffman.
Oh, here we are. We're back.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you're good. You're good. Yep. You finish your thought, and then I'll go into it. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So as far at the end of the day, Andres Jimenez, you had no right to argue and complain. You were the one who started all that when you were trying to get hit.
I totally agree. If you don't like
what I had to say, tough cookie.
So it's a 2-0 count already, and there's a strike, and it's 2-1. So of course, 1 out away from getting out of the inning. We got Blake Snell, a starting pitcher,
and Yamamoto, who just pitched the pitch last night.
Oh, ground ball, that should do it. And it does. So the inning is over, and the Blue Jays will now get an opportunity, but the damage was done. Max Muncy with the home run cuts the lead in half. It's now 4-3, going to the bottom of the 8th.
But like I said, Fletch, and because of that home run, it guarantees we will see Shohei Ohtani back in the top of the 9th inning. So, but
if you also know about this moment, as we welcome Anthony Florio, and Anthony, welcome to the broadcast booth. We have been covering the World Series. We have not started anything of wrestling note. So Anthony, welcome to the show. Like we said, me and Michael Bullock, we just been talking for the last 8 minutes about the World Series, about Game 7. Come on in. Give us your thoughts about Game 7 up to this point. Obviously, Bo Bichette with the big 3-run home run, but just a couple of minutes ago, Anthony, Max Muncy has cut into the lead with a monster home run of his own. And give me your thoughts about the family feud that broke out in the middle of the game. Michael Bullock gave us his thoughts about the skirmish and said that it was the Blue Jays' fault that started the skirmish. Give me your thoughts if you're ready to go, Anthony.
All right, we're playing catch up here. All right, what match are we talking about here, guys?
No.
We're talking about the World Series.
We're talking about the World Series. We haven't even done anything wrestling related. We're doing the commentary for the World Series first, and then we'll get into the wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, we gave you. Because we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning, and we're getting close to that time.
Okay.
So we decided we're going to start with the baseball, and then we're going to go into the Saturday night's main event and the SmackDown Live after the game. So just give me your thoughts about the baseball for the moment.
Well, we got a game here. I mean, this is exactly what, we were thinking about. And, this is exactly what you want in a 7th game here. Blue Jays 3 outs away, and I got to be honest. I think they need I think they got to get an insurance run here.
I agree.
I think they got to get at least one if they want to have a chance to slam the door on this.
So
they're almost
give
there.
me your thoughts. So give me your thoughts about the game itself. Bo Bichette, a 3-run home run off Shohei Ohtani. What
amazing.
a shot it was. Give me your thoughts on that home run.
Holy hell, that was an amazing home run by Bo Bichette. Came at a great time. I mean, it sent Sky Dome into euphoria. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, that place had to have been shaking at that moment.
And like I said, Florio, when I gave my thoughts, it's the loudest we've ever heard Sky Dome, aka the Rogers Center, in a long time.
32 years. Unbelievable. And
what are your thoughts on the skirmish?
How much time do you guys got?
As even though the game's going right now, we're in the bottom of the 8th. They're starting, but give me your thoughts on it. Just go ahead. As much time as you want.
I was not happy about that. I mean, I can understand the regular season. I understand that. But when it comes in a game like this,
a game 7,
game 7 of the World Series, and we gotta have chicanery here. I mean, I get it. The emotions are high. I can understand that, but not tonight. Not tonight. Regular season, fine. You can get away with that nonsense all you want. But
who do you think started it?
I thought it was, honestly, as we've always said on this show many of times, I thought it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary, unacceptable, inexcusable, and borderline reprehensible. They should all be ashamed of themselves.
Who do you think was responsible?
Who do you think started it?
Yeah, who do you think started it? Because Michael Bullock said the Blue Jays started the skirmish.
Blue Jays did start.
Who do you think?
They did. It was Jimenez. He leaned into that. That's what he did.
And then he complains about it.
I mean, it's not. He didn't go headhunting for him.
And that's the thing. That's the thing.
You want to talk about looking for a reason.
If there was purpose or intent on it, then I would understand him being upset.
You talk about looking for a reason.
Yeah.
You're looking for a reason. For what? For what? Looking for a reason.
It was, and then the Dodgers did, and then the Dodgers made the comeback, got it to a 3-2. Then the Blue Jays got a 4th run to make it 4-2. And then just a minute ago, and then just a short time ago, before you got in, Anthony, Max Muggsy puts one down near the right field line, deep and gone for a home run.
Sucker.
And he launched it. And now we do have a pitching change at the moment. Runner at second base with nobody out. Anthony, you were talking about the insurance run. Well, there is an insurance run. It's in scoring position at second base as there's a break in the action for the moment. For those who are waiting for the SmackDown and the Saturday Night's Main Event recap, please be advised and please give us a little bit of some time. Game 7 of the World Series is going on at this very hour. So we're going to cover the World Series first, and then we will go into the Saturday Night's Main Event and SmackDown Live. We promise you we will get the wrestling at some point.
We got plenty of time, folks. We're not going anywhere.
Yes, we're not going anywhere. And plus, you get the extra hour to sleep tonight, folks.
Exactly.
Turn your back. You get to turn
my favorite time of year.
You get to turn the clocks back an hour here tonight. So
now there's one more thing I want to talk about. I mean, when that skirmish happened,
what's that?
The umpires gave warnings.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, what did you guys think? Do you think that was a little?
I think it was fair because that way it stops the shenanigans. Because you kind of have to feel like, all right, well, you hit our guy, we're going to drill one of your guys. And the umpires are like, oh, no.
And they're not going to let this get out of hand, especially in a Game 7 of the World Series.
What's about to happen. So, I'm with it that they decided, you know what? Stop the skirmish. Stop the fighting. We end it now. We end it now. So if you even think about doing it, you're getting tossed. So let's not have
and you don't want anybody to get tossed in a Game 7.
No. So
This is too
So
important, guys.
it's way too important right now. So we are back.
Yeah, and if this were the regular season, then perhaps they would let it go. And if it happens again, then you would insert the warnings. But in a Game 7 where emotions are so high, I think this was the right time to give out warnings.
Well, so far tonight, we talk about historic moments, historic home runs for Toronto. Add Bo Bichette to the list. Of course, George Springer, a Game 7 home run in the ALCS that sent the Blue Jays to the World Series. Everybody remembers where they were when Jose Bautista knocked a home run in Game 5.
The famous bat flip.
The famous bat flip. And then, of course, the one that is the most legendary in Blue Jay history, when Joe Carter touched them all in 1993 in Game 6 to win their second consecutive World Series after they won it in 1992 over the Braves. They won the title in Atlanta. That time, they won it in the Sky Dome in Game 6 to win the championship.
Now, this to me has been the biggest surprise of the World Series. Blake Snell, 11 and 2/3 innings that he's pitched, and he's given up 10 runs.
And now they have the grounds crew out. I guess they weren't really happy with the mound, so a little bit of a delay here as they're getting the mound all set it up to the liking of the pitcher. I know there's some boo birds coming out now about the length and the time. There was an incident earlier in the game where Shohei Ohtani kind of took a little longer to get ready for his pitching performance, and some of the Blue Jays were complaining about that, saying, "Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to get about two and a half minutes, and he's got out there for about 3. What's the deal with that?" So
unbelievable. We haven't even had the pitch thrown in the bottom of the first, and we already had some complaining. So it's like,
like you said, the tempers are high and everything else, and now there's some gamesmanship, and the gamesmanship is definitely coming. And the one thing that you were talking about, Anthony, Don Mattingly set his 39th year in the majors. He's 17 years as a player, 12 years as a coach, as a manager, and this is his 10th year as a bench coach for the Blue Jays. Never won a World Series. He may be now 3 defensive outs away from achieving that dream.
And you know how bad I want it for him.
And here's Andres Gimenez, and like I said, he's the one who I think started all the whole thing with the skirmish.
He was hit by the pitch. He does have a double. And the ball won in the dirt.
To get the runner over the third.
Which is a smart move. You want to try to get that insurance there. He does lay it down, but it goes foul. So it's 1-1.
Do you think he'll bunt up to 2 strikes?
Yes. I would think so. As long as he doesn't as long as he doesn't bunt it air, he should be fine. But that's the only thing you got to be afraid of is a pop bunt. Having the bunt pop up on him. That's the worst thing you want to do as a batter. But you want to dump it down that third base side.
And it's lined to Max Muncy.
And a line out to Max. That's the last thing you wanted to do. And it's one away.
I don't get that. I really don't get that. You want to try to get the runner to third. And it's not even 2 strikes.
I think he was thinking he could lift it over, and it was a frozen rope. That's an unfortunate, because that's a huge out, because now a double play could get him out of there.
No.
Live ball.
No, the only way a double play happens if they were to somehow if they wanted to intentionally walk George Springer.
Yeah, but Springer's been swinging a hot bat tonight. 3 singles already.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the last person that Anthony wants to
And
wants to
that's
hear,
a
especially after
foul
what he's done to
ball
the Yankees.
going- Oh yeah. So now he's down 0-2. I think he was asking the ump, was that a strike? And the ump did actually confirm that, yeah, if you would have let that go, I would have had to call strike on you on that one. So the 0-2 for Springer.
Mm-hmm.
And here it
It's a swing and a
comes.
miss.
And he does indeed strike out. So I'm a little bit behind the Bullock.
Now.
So you just let me take the moment, all right?
I'm a little behind you guys.
Yeah. So just let me take the moment, Bullock. I know you're a little excited, but let me do my job.
Yeah,
So,
for some reason it's ahead on my end, and
I'm like a split second behind. I'm not that far behind, but I'm maybe like a second and a half behind you.
I'm about the same too.
So Schneider is now the batter. He actually is a pinch hitter, and he is about to come in. And Davis Schneider, who actually had a big home run, he was actually the leadoff for a game in game 4 of the World Series. He led off and put one in the seats right out of the gate.
First pitch.
And that meant first pitch, first swing, and that ended up leading to a back-to-back situation.
And wasn't his dad in
my call on that. Yes, he was. His first playoff hit, his first playoff home run, and a huge at-bat for him on that as well. Here's the pitch. And it's in there for a strike. It was a changeup.
Yeah, Davis Schneider trying to produce a hit that can get that insurance run that Florio was talking about.
They need it because you kind of feel that kind of moment. Low in the dirt. Nope. And then not enough for him to get out.
And it's like I said, because Shohei Ohtani will be batting in the top of the 9th inning, so
that's why you need it.
Nothing's guaranteed.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
but Shohei has been a little cold lately. He hasn't really had that much, success yet, but you never know. The 1-1. Low in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Yeah, he may be ice cold, but all it takes is one swing and it makes it go away.
And Vladimir Guerrero is on deck. If Schneider should reach, then you get Vladdy. And you don't think he wants to put one out for this crowd to go nuts. 2-1. And it's a strike on the outside corner.
Maybe a generous call there.
It definitely looked like it. The fans are not like
Let's
not
see.
like
that looked like a generous call there.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
That did not look like a strike. That looked like just a little outside, but he gave him the corner. All right. 2-2 on the way. And he swung on and missed and struck him out.
All right, here we go, folks.
Okay.
We're going to the 9th.
Showtime.
Can the Blue Jays hammer it down? Hoffman is on the bump. We go to the top of the 9th. The last chance for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And remember what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. said prior to the World Series. He said he wanted to win one to win a ring so he could share it with his dad.
Well, he's 3 defensive outs away from doing it.
Yeah, because remember, his dad unfortunately never had the experience of not only winning a World Series, but
playing in one. The closest closest he came was 2009 with the Angels when they beat the Red Sox in the division series, and then got beaten by my Yankees, and then the Yankees, of course, eventually went on to win the World Series. And speaking of the Yankees, of course, 3 more defensive outs, and one of my first childhood heroes, Don Mattingly,
finally gets that ring.
And you guys know how bad I want it for him. I mean, I had his rookie card, for goodness sakes.
And
he's
3 defensive outs away from
growing up
having his dream finally come true.
He's the reason I became a Yankee fan. It was because of Don Mattingly. I mean, just one of the greatest guys, and he's just amazing. So,
and it's not going to be easy because it goes 8, 9, and 1. Like you said, Shohei will be third in the lineup. If everything goes the way it does, it's going to be very interesting to watch. So it does go 8, 9, 1. It'll be Hernandez first, then Rojas, and then it goes back to the top of the order, and it will be Shohei Ohtani, who could be the last hope. And then after that, then you go if they should reach, then it goes to Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, and then Mookie Betts. But that's only if we get that far down the line. But right now, Hoffman just needs to get 3 outs to win the World Series for the Toronto Blue Jays for the first time since 1993. Their 3rd overall World Series championship if they can nail it down.
Yeah, not only is Fox covering the game, but if you're up in the Toronto area, Sportsnet has got it.
Yep.
With Dan Shulman
and Buck Martinez.
Dan Shulman, of course, also the voice of college basketball on ESPN.
Yes.
Especially with the ACC.
All right, here we go, folks.
Oh, baby.
It's just to try to slam the door for Hernandez. Oh, that was a little too far inside.
Yikes.
Ball 1. An emphatic ball 1.
Well, don't sleep on Kike Hernandez. He's come up with some big hits. Remember 2021?
Miles Straw is now in the lineup or in the outfield as a defensive replacement. And there's a strike 1, a swing and a miss. Kike has a base hit. That was in the 6th. And now they're just changing balls. I guess PitchCom was acting up for a moment. Like I said, Rojas is on deck, and then Shohei after that. And the 1-1 is swung on but fouled off, and it's 1-2.
I don't think anybody is sitting down at the Rogers Center.
Oh, no. Rogers Center is jumping right now. You can feel it.
They haven't sat down since the game started.
No, absolutely not. And you're absolutely right about that, Anthony. All right, the 1-2. Got him! Swung on this. 1 away in the 9th.
Come on.
2 outs away.
And Toronto is now 2 outs away, and Rojas is the batter. And he swung at a nasty ball. Low in the dirt. It was a splitter, and he got him on it. It's now Miguel Rojas. He's 1 for 3 tonight with the base hit. And he swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Yeah, that one was out of the strike zone.
It looks like they're just looking for any type of pitch right now. Just something that would just they just want something to give Shohei a chance. That's low in the dirt. And it's 1-1. You could feel the agonizing moments of this is high tense pressure right now. And all the fans can feel it. 1-1 to count, 1 out, top of the 9th, 4-3 Toronto. Can they win it? That's low in the dirt. It's 2-1.
And if Rojas gets on, Ohtani would represent the go-ahead run.
He would. And Ohtani's thinking, just give me a shot to try to win this. And the pitch. It's a fly ball. This one's first base side. Is there a play on it? No, it's in the seats. Well in the seats. And it's 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Springer hoping that this is the moment. Blue Jays hoping that this is the moment. The fans hoping that this is the moment. 2-2 on the way. And that's foul. Good battle right now between Hoffman and Rojas.
I think this would be the second World Series title for George Springer because I think he joined the Blue Jays in 2022.
Yes, he did.
That's right.
And he was a member of the Astros when they won their World Series.
In 2017.
Oh, they called it just high.
Oof.
But it was high.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little outside the zone. They were hoping that was going to clip the corner. They thought he was going to freeze them. He almost did. So now we have a full count. It's a 3-2.
Oh, my God. I don't believe it.
Oh, is he going to do it?
It's gone.
It's gone.
Tie
Tie
game.
game.
Can you believe it?
Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
Can you believe it?
It's a miracle in Hollywood.
Oh.
Would you have it any other way?
And the Rogers Center is dead silence. And the only noise is coming from the Dodger dugout. It's almost like
And now,
hear a pin drop.
And now you got Shohei Ohtani up to bat. Rojas, unbelievable. And a fly ball for Ohtani. This one's in the left, but it's not gonna stay, and he's out. Rojas with the home run down the line. There's really nothing more for me to have said anything. Anthony Florio and Michael Bullock gave you that moment.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable moment. And now the Dodgers have new life in this World Series. And now Will Smith is the batter.
And he's got a home run in this World Series.
A double here tonight. He doubled in the fourth. And now 0-1. And he's check swung, and it's now 0-2. Miguel Rojas' first home run since September 19th. What a time for a home run to happen in this World Series.
Unbelievable.
And a pitch. And that's low in the dirt. It's 1-2. You almost feel like deja vu all over again for Toronto. Last night, it was the ball that got pinned on the field that led to a line out and then a throw out at second. And it broke the Blue Jays' heart. And now this. 2 outs away from the World Series. And a home run by Miguel Rojas to tie the game. And we were all thinking you had to stay away from Shohei Ohtani. We thought Ohtani was the danger man. And it turned out to be something completely different. And now a full count at 3-2. And the problem is you don't want Smith to get a hit, or you don't want Smith to go on, because then Freddie Freeman's on deck.
Sir Anthony Dominguez in the bullpen.
Oh,
the pitch.
Oh.
And he got him! Strike 3!
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that may have looked a little outside.
Well, now Toronto can win the World Series with 1 run. And they got their best hitters coming up. Vladdy, Bichette,
And Barger.
and Barger.
Could we have a 1993 Joe Carter moment again? All right. Well, Fletch, what happens if we go to extra innings here?
Well, I guess we'll wait and we'll get there. I guess we'll keep going until a resolution comes out. But my goodness.
Oh. I told you they needed that insurance run.
Well, you were right.
Now if you're Toronto, all you need is one run. You just got to play it smart. The right play, the right moment.
Well, you got the right player coming up right after the break.
Yeah,
Vlad Guerrero Jr.
You got him, and you got Bo Bichette. Vladdy right now is 0-3 tonight. He did walk once. He struck out once, but he has scored a run. He was a run scored. And then Bo Bichette, 1-3. He walked once, but he does have that 3-run home run that happened in the 3rd inning. That was the backbreaker at the moment. We thought that was going to be the one that maybe cemented the World Series for Toronto, and it did not.
And this could be Bo Bichette's last game in a Blue Jay uniform because he is a free agent at the end of this World Series.
Yep.
Look at this.
Talk about some of the greatest Game 7s in the history. 2016, the Cubs and the Indians. 2001, the Yankees and the Diamondbacks. 1991, the Braves and the Twins.
And now Toronto tries to win the World Series, and they do have the last hope. They have the 3 at bat. They got the 3 bats, and you got the most dangerous. And you got one of the most dangerous hitters in the game right now coming up, which is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And Florio, you're forgetting the 1997 Game 7 of the World Series.
97, yes. Indians and Marlins.
Blake Snell against, and that's outside for ball 1.
This is already top 5.
He was
I still think the Cubs in Cleveland in 16 is still the number 1.
Walked in 3rd. Can he win it? And it's down and low, 2-0. All these fans, all agonizing, hoping for a prayer, hoping for a moment. Here's the pitch, and it's 3-0. Do you give him the green light on 3-0? Do you?
I was just going to say that.
Swing for it.
I say yes.
All right.
Only if it's in his zone.
Let's see.
Oh, wait a minute.
The pitch is a fly ball. This one's in the center field, and it's not. Deep warning track power. Oh my goodness. Vladdy gave it a ride.
I thought he had it.
Vladdy gave it a ride.
If that happened, the roof would have came off the Rogers Center.
Oh.
He was maybe 10 to 15 feet away.
I think he may have gone underneath it just a little bit.
Yeah, just enough. Bo Bichette, he's walked, like I said earlier in the night, the 3-run home run.
In the 3rd?
In the 3rd. And that one's outside, and it's 1-1. Oh, the Rogers Centers was we almost had it. That could have been it, but it wasn't. And that one's outside, and it's 2-1. Bo Bichette does have some knee issues, so if he does get on, he might be a liability on the base path. That's the one thing you'd be a little concerned about. Oh, there's a high drive, and this one will fall in for a base hit. The winning run, the World Series championship run, is now at first. And they're going to pull him. And that's a smart move. Get him out for somebody else. Like I said, Bo Bichette has some knee issues. So it's smart that you actually pull him out.
Well, and because earlier in the game, I mean, they had a bases loaded situation where Bichette could only go to third.
Yeah. So smart to get him out.
Yeah, a healthy Bo Bichette would have scored that run earlier.
Yeah. And now Addison Barger.
And look who's warming up.
And you got Yamamoto warming up in the pen.
Who just pitched last night.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
Well, it's game 7.
And it's 2-0.
Like I said, it's game 7. You're going to have about a little over 3.5 months before pitchers and catchers report. So this is basically the definition of give it all you got.
Empty. All hands on deck too. Yeah. And the pitch.
Come on.
That's one's in, and that's strike 1. It's 2-1.
Yeah, definitely.
Caught the corner of the plate. Addison didn't agree with it, but it definitely was a strike. And the pitch.
Oh, I think that looked. What do you think?
That one looked a little low, but at this point, who knows? Dominguez is on just in case if we do go to a 10th. High drama here in the World Series. And the 2-2 on the way. Fouled it.
I don't think you would have it any other way in a game 7 of a World Series.
No.
Barger limping a little bit after that. Oh, that hit him right in the ankle too. Ouch. Right on the ankle, and you could see the minute he was like when he got hit with it. That definitely stung.
He's trying to walk it off.
That stung. He's hurt.
And here comes the manager.
Yeah, they gotta check him just to make sure he's okay. They're not gonna pull him. There's no way he's coming out of this game. He doesn't want to get out, but they got to make sure he's all right because that definitely stung. That definitely left a little bit of a
the
mark.
manager's got to find out if he's telling the truth because if they see he's really hurt, then I know it's a game 7. Then but if Schneider sees that it's really hurting him, then he will have to pull him.
Nope, he said he's all right.
Nope, he's good.
So he's going to continue it on. And just to let you fine folks know, we do got some football tomorrow. So Fox got their slate early game, the Lions and Vikings. But
it is Fox. But we go by. But on our network, of course, in the early we got a double header. In the early window, you get the Colts and the Steelers, and then of course the big one.
And that one is a slow tapper that goes foul. It remains 2-2.
Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, 4:25.
I think the last World Series Game 7 to go to extras, I think, was 2016.
Yes.
Still, to me, the greatest one, but with the way this one's going, it could end up surpassing it.
We'll see.
They just need one monster hit, one big moment, and we could have a World Series ender. But until then, we got a runner at first.
It's got to be a gapper.
A 2-2 on the way. The pitch. And that's fouled off. Third base side, but it goes well into the seats. You can tell Addison is not feeling good right now. He's grimacing every time. 7th pitch at this at bat. He asked for a timeout, so he'll get time. And Blake Snell is ready. Of course, Alejandro Kirk is on deck.
And we've seen him get some big hits before.
Absolutely. So the 2-2 is on the way. Here's the pitch. He does not offer, and it is a full count. It's 3-2.
Now, do you send the runner on 3-2?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Even though it's
You
only
beat
one
me
out.
to it.
I
You beat me
would
to
not.
it.
I would not even hesitate. I would send them. 3-2 on the way, and he walked them. So now the championship winning run is now in scoring position.
And like I said, Alejandro Kirk has gotten some big hits before, so
He has.
well, are they going to leave Blake Snell in to face him?
That's the question I think we're all asking right now. The winning run is at third. Oh, no, it doesn't look like it. Nope. It will be Yamamoto. Yamamoto
That's
is
what I
coming
kind of
out
figured was
right
going to
now.
happen.
Yep. Alejandro Kirk is going back, and he's going to be facing Yamamoto when we come back. So wait. More drama, more high-intense drama in this bottom of the ninth of the World Series. We'll be back in just a moment for Game 7.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. What a night.
Holy hell. Basically, a base hit wins it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why, like you said, it was a smart move for them to remove Bo Bichette and replace him with Kiner Falefa.
Yep.
Because a base hit and that could send him home.
If Falefa gets and the thing is, if Falefa gets a running start, he and if it's a base hit and Falefa gets a running start, he's home, and the Blue Jays wins the title.
Well, let's see
the
what
bottom
happens.
of the ninth, 1 out, runners at first and second, high
Alejandro
drama,
Kirk.
and now Yamamoto is coming in, and he is going to be going up against Alejandro Kirk.
I think Yamamoto threw like 96 pitches last night. Yeah.
He threw 96 pitches.
And now here he
innings.
is 24 hours later in Game 7. But like we said, all hands on deck in Game 7.
And now Alejandro Kirk has the moment and has the chance to be the World Series hero. Shohei Ohtani went 2 1/3. So did Tyler Glasgow. Blake Snell went 1.5. And now Yamamoto is the 4th batter here tonight. Alejandro Kirk's got 2 base hits already here tonight. If he gets a third, that might be enough to get the Blue Jays to the World Series crown. Strike 1 to start this battle.
And a double play ball sends it to extra innings.
Sends it to extra, and well, then like you said, all hands on deck on that one. But we'll see. The 0-1. Oh, did he hit him?
I think it did.
Yes!
He
He
did.
hit him.
And now
He hit by the pitch.
Uh-oh.
and now just a fly ball deep in the outfield gets that run home.
And it hit him on the right shin. It was on the left.
Yes.
Right where that red armor is. It hit him there. And
Yamamoto can't believe it.
And now Varsho.
Dalton Varsho. The opportunity of a lifetime.
Dalton Varsho could win the World Series for the Blue Jays right now.
Anything. A walk, A hit?
A walk, a hit,
Oh, no, that
a
definitely
fly
hit
ball
him.
deep in the outfield, or a base hit.
No, that definitely hit him. I don't know what they're complaining about.
That did hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that clearly did hit him. I don't know why.
That did not even hit the bat. That clearly hit him. And now there's a pitching. Now there's a little bit of a
conversation. Meeting. What do you think? Do you bring the infield in?
Well, you have to.
You got to.
All plays go home. You got to think about it.
Yeah, any ball to an infielder, they're going home. And
now it looks like they're also bringing in a different player. So Pages is out. Andy Pages is now in center field. This is just in case if it's a pop fly, that if it's deep enough that they can actually, so they're doing a double switch right now. They're doing a switch here.
Dave Roberts.
I wonder if Pages has the strong arm.
I think so. I think this is that situation that in case if it's a deep fly ball, because I think everything is in now. Yeah. So
Look at this. You got
the outfield is in, the infield is in. So basically, at this point, any deep fly ball, this World Series is over.
And does this remind you of anything, Florio?
Two things. 2000 and it happened to both me and MF. So I'll just leave it at that.
2001 World Series. They brought the infield.
Too.
The Yankees brought the infield in, and it was
Here it is.
It was a base hit by Luis Gonzalez that won the World Series for the Diamondbacks.
And of course, 1991 Game 7.
Gene Larkin.
For the Twins, Gene Larkin. A ground ball! Oh,
yikes!
Oh my goodness! It was almost over.
Oh,
holy shit, man!
All right, here we go. 1-1. Like we said, anything can win this. Strike on the outside corner, 1-2.
Now, what if Yamamoto gets the strikeout? What happens defensively?
Well, then everybody goes back to their normal positions, I would think.
I think you have to.
Yeah. Then it goes back to normal.
See what happens. Ground ball?
All right. It's a ground ball. They gotta go home with it. Out.
They got him.
Wow.
Woo. Let's see it again.
I think I just heard them trying to say let's see, he went home. He is. Oh.
I don't know.
Is he out? Did he touch? Oh, did he touch the bag?
Oh,
he touched the bag.
Did he touch the bag?
He did.
Well, do you challenge this?
No. Does the fielder touch the bag?
Oh no, he is out.
Well, if he did, it was by that much.
Oh, that's so close.
Oh,
because it. Does he really?
I think at this point it wouldn't hurt to at least try challenging it.
This is not a challenge. This is right there. Oh, that's so close.
You want to talk about high drama, folks?
But it looks like did they confirm that he's out?
I think they did.
They confirmed it? All right.
Because they're going to Ernie Clement now. And he's had a big night himself.
It should not end that way. It should not end that way. It should be decisive.
Well, Ernie,
I do not want it to end on a replay review.
He's 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double.
All right.
It should not come down to a replay review. It should come down to be a no-doubter.
All right, here it is.
Come on.
And a high fly ball! This was in the right center!
Oh!
My goodness!
Oh!
Collision at the wall!
Oh my God!
Extra innings!
Holy shit!
God.
they met each other, and Paige just caught it. We almost had a base playing blunder that almost cost them the World Series.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It doesn't get any closer than that. That almost had disaster written all over it.
Oh.
Oh
and we're going to the 10th in Game 7.
Holy cow.
Damn.
Are you kidding me?
Like I just said, guys, you want to talk high drama? That is definitely high drama. I don't know about you, Fletch. I don't know about you, Fletch, but what do you want to do at this point now that we're in extra innings?
So what we'll do is we'll cover it. We'll cover the wrestling now. We'll get out. We'll go into the wrestling. We'll keep our eyes peeled on the game. If any updates do break out, we will get into it. We will cut in. So you guys have been waiting on the wrestling. We're going to give you the wrestling now.
MF, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, he's just getting the notes ready for.
I'm already set to go. Oh my God.
Man, so for the first time since 2016, Game 7 of the World Series goes to extra innings.
Hold on. There we go. I don't know why it did that, but okay. All right, so let's start out with SmackDown Live. We'll do that right now. And we started this show off. Well, all right. So we started off with a matchup, and it was for the United States Championship. As it was Nathan Frazier, he goes up against Ilya Dragunov. The winner of the bout in 19 minutes and 5 seconds was Ilya Dragunov. A hell of a match. A great way to start the event. Dude, this was easily my fight of the night. At least 3.5 to 4 stars. You could even make an argument for 4.25 because it was that damn good. Absolute banger, no doubt about it. Anthony Florio, it is all yours as Ilya Dragunov wins the match in 1905.
4.25, teetering on 4.5. This was an interesting and exciting matchup because it felt so fresh. These two have only had 2 previous encounters, one in NXT UK in 2022 and one here on NXT in 2023. So this was their first match on the main roster together. Fast-paced match that also had some stiff strikes and fun spots. They worked very well together to put on a great show. And at one point, Frazier almost won with a Phoenix Splash, but it was not enough to keep the champ down. And then Dragunov retains, and which was surprising after it looked like they were setting it up for Ciampa to interfere. He showed up after the match to attack Frazier, though. So excellent match. Far and away the fight of the night. Not even close. 4.25, 4.5 stars. Not much more to say. Michael Bullock, your thoughts?
Yeah, 4.25, 4.5 for me as well. I mean, yeah, this was easily the fight of the night, hands down. And yeah, you expect nothing less when you got Dragunov and Frazier in there. And yeah, and Ciampa, like you said, attacked Frazier after the match. Obviously, Ciampa was upset because he felt that Nathan Frazier cut the line when Ciampa wanted to be the one to answer the United States Championship Open Challenge. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with this. So there's really nothing more to say. So let's move on, Fletch.
Then we do have a cutout match. It was Carmelo Hayes versus Kit Wilson. Carmelo Hayes winning the match in 3 minutes and 1 second. Then after that, we had Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. Alexa Bliss winning the match in 9 minutes and 46 seconds. Anthony Florio, it is yours.
Solid 3. This match followed the usual David versus Goliath formula. Nia Jax was as dominant as ever, and Alexa Bliss made for the perfect underdog. Thanks to her distraction from Charlotte, Alexa was able to steal the win by knocking Nia off the middle rope and pinning her before she knew what was happening. So, nice win for Alexa. And, well, Nia will have a chance at payback on Charlotte next Friday night on SmackDown. Charlotte and Nia will go one-on-one. So, we'll see how that plays out. So, solid 3, teetering on 3.25. Michael Bullock, it's always a good night when Nia Jax loses.
Oh yeah. As soon as I saw that happen, part of me was like, you're gonna have to have the smile surgically removed from my face, because whenever Nia Jax loses, I'm like, yeah, it couldn't have happened to a nicer woman. So yeah, and even 3 stars for me on this one. And yeah, I mean, Charlotte did assist a little bit, but yeah, like you said, Nia Jax will have a chance at payback on Charlotte next week. So we'll see what happens. So it's yours, Fletch.
Yes, indeed. 3 stars, no doubt about it. Solid matchup, nothing more to add. The next matchup and the final in-ring match of SmackDown Live was the MFTs versus the Motor City Machine Guns. MFTs winning the match in 8 minutes and 54 seconds. So, Michael Bullock, it's yours.
Uh, 2.5 to 3 on this one. I mean, obviously, you want to continue the momentum for the MFTs, because obviously it looks like they want a shot at the Wyatt Six and the tag team titles. So yeah, so obviously that it continues the momentum for them. So nothing more to say. It's yours, Fletch.
Yeah, solid 3.5 stars. I thought they did a fine job. Could have been better in certain elements, but I'm not really mad about it at all. Anthony, go ahead.
2.5, 2 3/4, decent tag match, but with a little more time, it would have been much better. It felt like they were just getting going when it ended, and then Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura came out to get some revenge for last week's loss, but they didn't fare any better. So this was easily 2.5 to 2 3/4. And MF, do we have any, table setting for next week that we need to address?
Let me see. Quick. Sorry. I do know that there was the main event segment, which was Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. They were talking. Let me see. Is there any table setting here?
It was a contract signing.
Yeah, it was the contract signing. I'm trying to see if there's anything else or something that's dating back here. I don't see anything.
Well, we know Nia Jax and Charlotte's going down next week.
Yeah, I know that. Let me see. Is there anything else other than that? It doesn't look like there is. So
Rey Fenix will be going one-on-one with Tala Tonga.
All right. So we got that too.
That's another David versus Goliath there.
Yep. So yeah, I can't really find it, but that's okay. So obviously the end was the contract signing. Didn't end well as we normally do. It was fine for what it was worth. I liked how it played out. So nothing more to say. And Anthony, just give us a quick thought.
Yeah. Let me see here. They talked a little trash to each other, made it a decent promo segment, but it was also incredibly predictable. It felt like a lot of segments Cody Rhodes has had like this. Interesting to note that Cody waived the champion's advantage and said he was willing to put it on the line, to put the title on the line. The classic stipulation where if he were to get counted out or disqualified, where he would actually lose the title. So a lot of guts, more guts than brains. But, it is what it is. I mean, he was willing to do it. So who am I to tell him no? So not much more to say. Michael Bullock, traditional contract signing. It didn't end well, AJBL.
Yeah, it didn't end well. And I don't know. I mean, it was actually Drew McIntyre who goaded Cody Rhodes into accepting the stipulations where if Cody got disqualified or counted out, he would lose the championship on Saturday night's main event. And Cody said, "You know what? I'll accept it." And there was one thing that really caught my eye when it came to that. Cody Rhodes basically said, "You know what? When I was fed up, I literally walked out of WWE. While you, Drew McIntyre, you were fired." You want to talk about throwing shots at Drew McIntyre. And I think it was true. I mean, I think Cody was telling the truth. I mean, he walked out of WWE while Drew got fired. And you could just see the look on Drew's face. Like, it's like, did you really have to go there? Well, sorry to say it, Drew, but it was true. You were fired, especially when you were part of that stupid 3MB gimmick. So, yeah, so there's really nothing more to say. I think it's overall thoughts time before we get into Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, and Anthony, you lead off.
7.5. WWE usually takes advantage of episodes on holidays and makes the show feel like it has a theme. But this year's Halloween SmackDown only had a few costumes, and that was it. We got the usual 4 matches we get every week from the Blue brand, but only one of them stood out as special. The encounter between Ilya Dragunov and Nathan Frazier was not just the best match on the card, but it was the best WWE match we saw all week. They worked together to put on an entertaining fight that left both men with some bruises they will be feeling tomorrow. It was the kind of match that could stand next to any pay-per-view bout and hold its own. A solid 7 to 7.5 out of 10. And the Dodgers have the bases loaded with 1 out in the 10th inning. Bullock, go.
Yeah, with Andy Podges at the plate now. So, yeah, 7 to 7.5 for me. And yeah, this is the rarest of times where this edition of SmackDown, especially on a Halloween, didn't include any costumes or any gimmick matches. And yeah, I mean, and quite frankly, I mean, I didn't mind it at all. So, I mean, it was still good. I mean, it could have been better in some areas, but yeah, 7 to 7.5. So, Fletch, you give us the final word on SmackDown before we get into Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job with this. 7 to 7.5 out of 10, no doubt about it. You absolutely made it absolutely true. So yes, really nothing more to add. As we got 2 outs, as it was a ground ball, Mookie Betts gunned down at the plate. So it's 2 outs with the bases still loaded, but that's a huge out for the Blue Jays. They got what they needed. So now, if they get the 3rd out, they can win it on a walk-off, but that was a massive out they just got. So big out for the Blue Jays. We're going to Saturday night's main event. So here we go. Started off with Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. Of course, the champion's advantage no longer in play. And the winner of the bout in 18 minutes and 45 seconds and still the WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Great opener. 4 to 4.25 stars. Absolute solid matchup. They did everything right. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was a great way to do it. How to play, everything was right. So really nothing more to add. Anthony, it is yours. 4 to 4.25 stars for a great championship battle.
Absolutely. I'm not surprised with the outcome. I had a feeling Cody was going to retain, especially once they added the stipulation. So
he grounded out.
Got it. Still tied. Okay.
Yep, going to the bottom of the 10th.
Okay. We'll try to make it quick here. No surprise with the outcome. I had a feeling Cody was going to retain, especially whenever they add that stipulation about the champion getting counted out or disqualified. 9 times out of 10, the champion retains. I can only remember one instance where that did not happen. Money in the Bank 2011, Randy Orton, he got disqualified and lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Christian. So that's the only time I can ever remember that happening. Mm-hmm. It almost happened at Fully Loaded 2000 with The Rock and Chris Benoit. We all remember that. So, but Yeah, great match between two great champions, two of my personal favorite guys. I'm a little biased. I wish they were on Raw, but MF, you're lucky to have these guys on SmackDown. I mean, you got the face of the company right now, and a guy who was the face of the pandemic era. So, what do you expect? Two great competitors, giving it all, and excellent match. I know it wasn't for everybody, but no surprise with the outcome here. So, solid 4 to 4.25 stars. Michael Bullock, you knew once they made that stipulation about Cody losing the title by DQ or count out that he was going to retain.
Oh yeah, as soon as that stipulation came out, I knew that Cody was going to retain because, like you said, 9 times out of 10, when that stipulation gets added, the champion stays the champion. That's what we got here. So yeah, 4.25 for me on this one, and definitely a great way to start off Saturday night's main event. And yeah, so now we got to wait and see what's next for the American Nightmare. So nothing more to say. Let's move on, Fletch, to the next of our championship matches that we had tonight.
It was for the WWE Women's Championship. It was Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton, winner of the bout in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and new WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill. Anthony, history was made. If you want to say unprecedented crowning, I'll give you it. Jade dominates and wins the title.
I told you Tiffany's run was going to end here. This was less about delivering a show-stopping match and more about further establishing Jade Cargill as a force, as a heel, and paying off her title chase. Match was fine for what it was, but Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill have wrestled a few times now, and their lack of chemistry has been apparent throughout many of the bouts. It is time for them to move on and potentially come back to a rivalry down the road. How hopefully the definitive conclusion means that is where this is headed. I can only give it 2.5 stars. I can say, honestly, by default, the worst fight of the night. So, but I'm not surprised about Jade winning the title. I told you Tiffany's run was going to end here, and it did. So, but we can't discount Tiffany Stratton. What a phenomenal run. Winning the title, the very first SmackDown of this calendar year, and holds it all the way until the 1st of November. What a run for Tiffany Stratton. Great run. 2.5 stars. Michael Bullock, the minute Jade turned heel, and the minute they made this match official, I'm like, this is it. Tiffany's run end here. And now Jade Cargill holds the WWE Women's Championship. MF, you and the rest of your women on SmackDown, and I know you are saying, God help us all, because of that freak, with that freak holding the title and ruling the roost, she's going to hold that thing as long as she wants it.
And that new attitude. I mean, yeah, good luck to you, Fletch, and the rest of the women on SmackDown. You're facing Jade Cargill, this new attitude of hers, now that she's the women's champion. It's going to take something for someone to take that title off of her. So, 2.5 stars, like you said, by default. I mean, this was the worst fight of the night. So, but yeah, definitely a great run for Tiffany Stratton. She's got nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, we knew her run was going to come to an end eventually. So, yeah, so there's really nothing more for me to say. It's yours, Fletch.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's a 2.5 star run. It was a fine match for what it was worth. Really nothing more to add. Next up we had was the Intercontinental title in a triple threat. Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Rusev, winner of the bout in 12 minutes and 30 seconds, and still the Intercontinental champion. It was Dominic Mysterio. Michael Bullock, it's all yours.
What was the time of the fall again?
12:30.
I'll give this about maybe 3.25, teetering on 3.5, and yeah, I mean, obviously, no surprise with the champion staying the champion. Yeah, obviously, Dirty Dom using his dirty stuff. I mean, Rusev had Penta in the accolade, but all of a sudden you hear the bell ring, and I'm like, wait a minute, Penta never tapped out. But it was Dom ringing the bell basically because he knew he was on the verge of losing the title, so he had to find a a cheap way to make sure that didn't happen. And yeah, and eventually that's what eventually led to Dominic retaining the title. So what happens next with this? Who knows? So it's yours, Fletch, as Dirty Dom, by hook or by crook, is still the champion.
Yeah, it was fun for what it was worth. It was a 3.5-star bout, no doubt about it. Amazing performance by everybody involved. So yeah, really nothing more to add. And Anthony, it's yours.
3 1/4, 3.5 for the effort. Dominic Mysterio is the star of the future, and you can tell when his music plays and he steps through the curtain and the reaction that he receives from fans. He has spent the last 2 years growing his on-screen confidence, and he now carries himself like a star. This, like the other 2 matches on the show, was perfectly acceptable pro wrestling, but it felt like a retreat of better matches that we have seen recently on Raw, thrown together to satiate the triple threat stipulation. Dominic's win was the right call, but we have to move on from this program and give everyone else involved something better to do. And I think that better thing to do is in 4 weeks' time at Petco Park for the Survivor Series. So, if you know what I mean. So, so not much more. 3 1/4, 3.5, just about. Let's get to the main event, the huge main event.
Yes, for the vacant World Heavyweight title, it was CM Punk versus Jey Uso, winner of the bout in 21 minutes even. And now the heavyweight champion of the world, CM Punk. Amazing matchup, fight of the night for me. An incredible matchup. Nothing more to say. This was easily 3 3/4 to 4. You can make an argument for 4 1/4. I'll give you it. CM Punk is once again the heavyweight champion of the world, and this time it will not be no 5 minutes of length. He's taking the belt home, and he's gonna have it for a little bit, so he'll have it at least for one night. So Anthony Florio, it's yours. History made, unprecedented crowning. CM Punk is now officially the heavyweight champion of the world.
The most important match of the night was the best, even if it was way too finisher heavy. The crowd was red hot for both guys and would likely have been happy with either win, but Punk needed this. And we're going to the 11th, boys.
Yep.
All right. Too finisher heavy was this match. The crowd was red hot for both guys and would likely have been happy with either winning, but Punk needed it more. He has been in too many high-profile title bouts that he lost. Another defeat here would have tested fans' ability to care about him in this position. That the outcome aligns well with Jey Uso's desperation to regain gold and prove himself to the bloodline only re-emphasizes how right the Punk win was. So, I would say fight of the night here, 4 1/4 to 4.5 stars. Correct outcome here. And not much more to say. Michael Bullock, it was nearly 2 years ago that he made his epic return in his hometown of Chicago when the Survivor Series was going off the air. And now nearly 2 years later, the return has finally been validated. CM Punk is now outright. No cash in, no nonsense.
No Seth
CM
Rollins
Punk now
BS.
officially, and deservedly the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, 4 1/4, and definitely the fight of the night. I mean, yeah, good for CM Punk. I mean, after coming back at Survivor Series in 2023, and now here we are in the 1st of November in 2025. He is now the World Heavyweight Champion. No surprise cash in, no Roost of the Century, what have you. He is now the World Heavyweight Champion and most deserving of it. So, so nothing more to say. So let's get into the overall thoughts on this edition of Saturday night's main event.
All right, and I believe it's Anthony Florio that leads off with it. So, Anthony, give us your thoughts.
Yeah, very good show here tonight. I'm going to give this about 8 to 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, this was a very well done show. And let's see here. This show is entertaining and less than 2 hours, so they certainly got in and out without wasting time. At the same time, the show really didn't feel that important. None of the stories came off like they were overly important, even with a pair of world titles on the line. Punk versus Rollins would have felt bigger, but there just wasn't much to see here that kept me engaged. It's a good show due to the action, but hopefully they have something a bit better on the way to Survivor Series because they will need the upgrade. We also didn't really have much in the way of anticipation for this show. Bill was minimal. Anticipation was non-existent. And like I said, for the most part, the show lived up to those expectations. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, they worked hard. One small problem I had with that match was the overbooking. I didn't like the overbooking. Cargill and Stratton do not yet have the experience and chemistry to have a great match together. Dominic's win over Rusev and Penta would have been better saved for a Monday Night Raw. Main event was a good fun, but it was a true babyface match that never tested fan allegiance or made them question if either was the better man. There were a ton of finishers traded. The drama was there, but the predicted winner went over. So not much more to say there. So I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 for me, right around that 7.5 to 8 threshold. So not much more to say. Michael Bullock, your overall thoughts?
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. I mean, I thought it was a good Saturday night's main event. I mean, especially the World Heavyweight and WWE Championship matches. They delivered. I mean, obviously, the worst fight of the night was that women's title match, and of course, the Intercontinental title match was solid too. And what about the big news that we heard during Saturday night's main event?
John Cena.
Yes, there's going to be a 16-man tournament. It's called the Last Time Is Now tournament. That starts November 10th in Boston, Massachusetts, where John Cena will make an appearance on Raw in his hometown, and that is where the tournament will begin. And it's going to involve superstars from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and even and the Dodgers have taken the lead.
MF.
It is gone. It's a goodbye home
It's
run.
Will Smith. And the Dodgers have taken the lead with 2 outs in the top of the 11th. Whew.
It's over, baby. It's over.
Not yet. We still got the bottom of the 11th.
And I do believe their heart of the order comes up in the bottom of the 11th. So, yeah, no, it's definitely not over yet. But the Dodgers have now put themselves in firm position to repeat.
And they would be the first repeat champion since
the Yankees.
That Yankees team that won 3 straight in 98, 99, and 2000. So getting back to this, and it was like I said, that tournament's going to involve superstars from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and even Cena said something very interesting. He said it involved guys who aren't even around.
Yeah.
I wonder what that could mean. I mean, we'll have to wait and see when the field is announced. So, and then of course the winner of that tournament will be the person who will take on John Cena in his final match on the next Saturday night's main event. That will be on Saturday, December 13th, which will be in Washington, D.C. So we'll see what happens in this tournament. So there's really nothing more to say. Fletch, did you give your thoughts on it?
I'll say this was about 7 to 7. This was about 7 to 7.5 out of 10. A solid show, unbelievable night, no doubt about it. And yeah, there's really nothing more to add. So we are back in World Series coverage, like Michael Bullock just alluded to. Will Smith with a solo home run, just enough into the bullpen to give the Dodgers the lead, and Freddie has just grounded out, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Will Smith's home run has given the Dodgers the lead, and they are now 3 defensive outs away from a World Series, from successfully defending the World Series championship. So
and sending
we'll
Clayton
see.
Kershaw out the way he should go out, a champion.
Yeah.
All right,
But it
so
also
stay tuned,
prevents
folks.
Don Mattingly. It does prevent Don Mattingly from getting his World Series ring for another year. So
Either way,
that's the downside.
Either way, yeah, and it would suck, but I would be happy for Clayton Kershaw after everything he's given to the game. He would definitely deserve this moment, oh my God, what a wow!
So now it is going to it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. that leads off. Then it's Kindler Falefa.
Kiner
Falefa. And then Berga, and then Addison
Barger.
They are the first three to go up in the bottom of. They are going to be the first three up, and then if they reach, then you go to Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, so we're man.
And it's Yamamoto coming in. So Yamamoto's still going to be the pitcher. He now has the responsibility to slam the door and to try to win the World Series for the Dodgers.
And if he gets those 3 outs, we'll be saying the winners and still world champions.
We could. We'll see.
Momentum's on their side.
Yeah, but like you said, that it's not going to be easy, especially when you got Vlad Guerrero coming up.
That's right.
And you're factoring in the other thing, too. Remember, Yamamoto threw 96 pitches.
In only 6 innings last night.
Yeah.
This is it.
Who knows how he's going to be going into this bottom of the 11th inning.
Well, here we go.
Let's
We're going to find
MF
out right now. All right. Thank you.
Crowd at the Rogers Center's on their feet.
Well, here we go. The first pitch is outside ball 1. Three defensive switches have been made for the Dodgers. You saw it on the screen. And here we go. The 1-0. And it's low, and it's 2-0. Yamamoto trying to nail down this World Series for the Dodgers. And the 2-0 on the way. It's in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. All right, and we're just about ready to go. And the 2-1 on the way, and it's in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on Vladdy Jr. Yamamoto painting the corner. The 2-2 in there, and it's a ball, 3-2. You don't want to walk the leadoff man on, because if you do, then you put the World Series championship run at the plate, which is not Bo Bichette. He's been taken out of the game. And the pitch, and it's a fly ball. This one's down the line. It's a fair ball. Fair ball, and here comes Vladdy. He goes to second. Oh my goodness, what a way to start the 11th. So now the tying run is in scoring position. Hold the phones, ladies and gentlemen. A slapper, a fly ball down the left field line, and it was perfectly in play up against the wall. And Vladdy just trying everything in his power to keep that in. And he does. So now the runner at second with nobody out. So now even a base hit will tie this game up again. And, you're going to do a bunt. It's a perfect bunt, by the way. The throw to first, he's out there. And Vladdy's at third. A beautiful setup. And it was a perfect bunt down the third base side. Yamamoto made the play. And now it is. And now here, now you got Richard, and now you got Pryor, and then we got some guys in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw and Suzuki is now warming up, trying to buy some time for Yamamoto, I guess. As now the question becomes is, now you got to draw the infield in. The outfield probably is going to play no doubles. So they're probably playing as deep as they can. So if you get an opening, if you kind of put one in play, it'll fall. You'll tie the game. And then at that point, you just want to make sure you don't make the big mistake. If you're Yamamoto, you just don't want a home run, because a home run will give the World Series to the Blue Jays. Addison is at bat. Here's the pitch. No strike. Ball one. That looked like that was in the zone. All right. 1-0. I cannot believe that was called a ball. That looked like that was a strike. So, the 1-0. And that's outside, and it's 2-0. Infield in. Outfield is in no doubles mode. And the 2-0 on the way. And it's high, and it's 3-0. So now, if he gets on, then you got Alejandro Kirk. And now the question becomes is, the World Series championship winning run, it might be at first. And it is a 4-pitch walk. And now Alejandro Kirk can win the World Series with one good swing.
But that also sets up a double play potential.
It does. And that also could be the danger.
So, yeah, I mean, he does walk him, but the thing is, like I just said, it sets up a potential series-ending, a championship series-ending double play.
And it is actually double play depth for the Dodgers. They do have a double play. If I would try to steal second right now to try to get that double play out of position.
Yeah, but the problem is, Fletch, that ankle of Berger.
Yeah.
That's the only problem.
Well, we'll see right now, because it is an 0-1 count. A deep fly ball will at least tie this game. And the 1-0, the 0-1. Strike. Alejandro Kirk has to do something now. 0-2, 1 out, runners at the corners. And runners at the corners.
Here we go.
Ground
ball?
It's a ground ball. There's one. There's two.
And the Dodgers have done it.
For the winners and still World Series champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers. They have won the World Series for the second year in a row.
And Clayton Kershaw is going out a champion, and I am so damn happy for him. You deserve it, Clayton Kershaw. Way to go. Yes.
Oh.
The heartbreak for Toronto. Jubilation for the Dodgers. A 6-3 double play wins the World Series.
And look at Clayton Kershaw.
For the Dodgers.
He is going out a champion. Oh, just such heartbreak for the Blue Jays to be that close. And now in the top of the 9th inning with Rojas tying the game.
And devastation for the Blue Jays. And the look at the emotions just pouring out for Clayton Kershaw. Yamamoto, an unbelievable performance from him. And he absolutely now is, and he is in tears right now. Yamamoto is.
And this after throwing 96 pitches last night. And to come back and close out Game 7.
The Los Angeles Dodgers have done it. For the first time since the New York Yankees have done it, they have repeated as world champions. And more importantly, it was an unbelievable way to end it. What a series. Yeah. My goodness.
And just think about it. Last year, remember when we said last year before they won the World Series? We said they needed to win one. And if they didn't, and we thought that they were close to losing that division series to the Padres last year. And we were like saying, if they don't win that, Dave Roberts should be fired.
Yeah.
But now he's got 2 straight World Series titles, and I'm going to say it here, folks, Dave Roberts isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Can you say dynasty?
Absolutely. It could be.
Yeah.
It could be
We
the
got
next
a dynasty,
in
boys.
baseball. Alejandro Kirk grounds into a double play. Mookie Betts stepped on second. That got the first out. And then the throw to first. And Freddie Freeman catches another World Series championship out. He got the final. He caught the final out when the Atlanta Braves won the World Series. And now he gets to catch this final out to capture this World Series, the second consecutive World Series for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Unbelievable night. What a night we've had all the way around. And we're going to get on out of here, folks. So
time to get out of here.
The Dodgers are the world champions. Congratulations, Los Angeles, for winning the title yet again. We're going to do it all again on Tuesday night, hosted by Anthony Florio. As we got Ridiculously Raw, obviously Monday Night Raw, NXT. And then on Thursday, it's College Football Thursday. We got all the coverage on that. NFL Friday. 1 week from tonight, we do it all over again with another Cerebral Smack Talk. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. Like the video, leave a comment, share with all your friends on all those social media platforms around the world. For Michael Bullock, for Anthony Florio, I am Michael Flecha, saying so long, everybody, and we'll see you all on Tuesday night.